The final stage or the final section of this course is on how we can get especially all the information that has been entered into the system and be able to develop or do analysis on them. So in this section or in this video, I'm going to do a demo on how we can retrieve all the information that we've collected, especially at registration, the participants' engagements. You remember when we're looking at the critical information, one of the key information was course information. What course are they enrolled in? What are their completion rates? When did they start? When did they end? All this information is now in the system, and we are going to be able to see how to retrieve this. In the manual, I indicate that this functionality is only available to people who are a manager or an administrator on the platform. So if we go back to the platform now, so if I come back to the dashboard, so typically when you log into the platform, it will bring you to this dashboard. And so if I click on reports and analytics, it will load the Advisor reports, which is a fancy dashboard that has been developed for the system. Now, this dashboard has some information that's available to you at a glance, but the information is from the 16th of August to the 22nd of August, so the last 7 days, if you see here. Now, the information generally in the overview, when we scroll down, the report, the dashboard also has different tabs. So the first tab gives you an overview, and there are specific indicators that we've included here. So basically the site overview, how many active users and course enrollments and all of that. And then number of visits, how many people are visiting, and what's the average number of visits on the site. And you can view this by user who is registered on the platform. And then if you scroll down, you should be able to also see time spent. You can view this by user as well. You can also see time spent on course, on a specific course, course activity status, time spent on the site, course progress, and this is dependent on the course. For example, I think if I did the capacity building, which is the active course right now, second cohort, you will see 23 students at 20%, 8 students at 61 to 80%. So you should be able to see how students are progressing, and here you will see how many students on the course enrollment block, how many students are enrolled in each of the courses. Now, of course, all these figures are still dummy figures. We'll be able to clean up the database before launching the platform. And then popular courses, depending on enrollment, what's the most popular course. And then certificate stats. When we end up issuing certificates, you'll be able to see who has been issued a certificate. And then users, you can view users, who is active, who is currently active, who is not active. And then, of course, this is a heat map that shows you activity within the different hours of the day. We see that most people are active during the day, and then in the nights, there are just a couple of them who are active. So it's most busy maybe at 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. currently That's when most people get onto the platform. And then we see learners, so daily activities, how many learners have logged in, how many teachers have logged in, and how many hours are they spending on the site. And then, of course, also inactive users are highlighted. And then grades, how are people grading, what's the average grade on the platform overall. You can also view this by course and by user. And then, of course, course progress, how people are progressing. And then this is a custom report. We are going to see how to develop custom reports. This is a custom report that sort of picks all the user data, so you can see the username, user email, first name, last name, time spent on site, skills center they're attached to, their unique identifier, course they're enrolled in, whether their status, course name they're enrolled in. So you will see the courses they're enrolled in, when did they enroll in that course, and what is the progress. And of course there are many more fields that depending on the interest, and this is this can run up to so it's a list up to 46, so all the users, the information is here. And the other benefit is that if you're interested in this data, you can click on these 4 arrows and download it. So you could download it in PDF, you could download all the data in a CSV file, you could download it as an Excel, or you can actually even send it to over to someone's email directly, such that they can access it and see. You can actually also schedule a frequency at which people are sent this data. So that's all added functionality. And then this is also another custom report that I developed that shows user completion status. And like I mentioned, we are going to develop one together, and this report is also available for download. So you can download the course, the information directly. So so that's the overview, and you can keep adding reports down there to the overview. So then when we come to the courses, so there's a courses tab. You can view a summary of all courses. You can view course activity summary. You can view activity completion summary, and also course completion. So if we, for example, come to course summary, you will see that it's really a rundown on all the courses, how many are enrolled, how many have completed, how many have not started. So really a big overview of the courses. And again, this can be downloaded. If you're interested in just this report, it can be downloaded, it can be sent over email if you need that. And when we come back here, sorry, I need to go back. I think I clicked somewhere I'm not supposed to click. So if we come to course activities, now you want to view the activities and see what's going on in the different activities. So you can specify the activity here. You can exclude inactive users, just to be sure that you're getting accurate information. And again, you can also download this report in Excel, in CSV, in PDF, and be able to send it over as well to someone else. When we come to course completion, again, it will show you how many courses people have enrolled in, how many have completed, and what's the average grade. Again, this is criteria that's preset within the platform, so it will show you the different participants and what courses they're enrolled in. And once again, if you need to download, the courses are available. Then the Learners tab has Learner Summary. So this will show you details of all the learners and what you can learn about them. So we'll give it a minute to load. So I forgot to mention that this is actually based on you need to specify the course up here. So when we come to learners, you can specify again the course, or you can do all courses, and then be able to view the different learner details, who is active, who is inactive, and what are they doing. So again, I think you need to explore that, and you can, again, like we saw in the overview, you can specify the time frame that you want. Could be a custom date, it could be another area. So again, you can download. You also have an option of telling it to display everyone. You can say, you can choose what to deactivate there. And learner course activities, again, there are various options for you there to explore. I think as you dig into the course, I want you to use the opportunity to explore those further. And then the custom reports, which is the functionality that I want to show us. So we know that we can't customize for everything. So this is an opportunity for you to be able to create all sorts of reports that you're interested in creating, that you will find valuable. So this could be, so this has 4 filters. So the cohort filter, the course filter, the user fields filter, and the course field filter. So let's say I want to generate a report on how people are performing in where is the second cohort. So I'll scroll through. I could actually type here capacity building. No, so this is second cohort. So I want to know how many users, what users are participating in this course. So to organize them, how much time have they spent on the course, and what are the, so how much time. Okay, let's do gender as well, and then let's do the course name. We've already specified that. So want enrollment date, course progress, and activities completed, and okay, let's just do those fields. So you will see that it generates for me the data of all the users who are currently enrolled in that course, and tells me what progress these people have made. Alan is at 15%, 40%. So it's keeping track of everything that they're doing, and then how many activities have been completed as well. So it keeps track of that. And then I can simply say create report once I've specified the fields, and I can say capacity building course second cohort completion report. And so I can say second, so it asks for a short name as well, and that's required, report. And so I say enable download and add to the reports dashboard. If you want to see it, you'd have to add it to the reports dashboard, and then click on save changes. So automatically it's added to the reports available now, the custom reports, and you can remove it from the dashboard if you don't want people to see it, or you can leave it there. You can edit the report, you can delete it, or you can change the settings. So if you want to see it, so of course you can see it here, but if I want to download it, I will go to the overview tab, and then scroll down. So it's at the bottom, so it's here. So when I click on these 3 dots, I should be able to download that report in Excel. Let's download it, and let's see how it looks like in Excel. Click somewhere. So if I come to my downloads and open the folder, okay, here it has opened up. So you can see the first name, last name, time spent, gender, course enrollment, and progress. So then I can use this data whichever way I can. So I could run a pivot table, whatever analysis I need to do with it. I can now comfortably do that and achieve whatever results I need to achieve. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed this course and this session. We're eagerly looking forward. Please provide any feedback on how you felt the course was and how we can improve it. Thank you so much.